Hello, Matt Hawkins. That's funny. The Need for Speed. We got a. There were three pretty much back to back before I went live. And they'll be up on my TikTok later tonight. And then obviously on Sunday, I do all my compilations for the week. Rock, paper, scissors in the back of that car. Nah, that one wasn't coming too fast. Usually you'll definitely know. No problem, Jared. It is funny to watch them hit them because there's 8 signs before they hit them and they still pay no attention. It's going pretty good, Everyday Chaos. I lagged hardcore about making this YouTube channel because I was doing them on Facebook and then I was doing them on TikTok. And then I kind of got annoyed with TikTok and how they make it where people can't see my videos. So I'm like, I'll just make a YouTube finally. Obviously, I don't have the followers on YouTube as I do on TikTok, but it's whatever. A lot of people don't touch TikTok. I get it. Man, this is like kind of trash quality. Good evening, Larry. I don't do them very often on here, Brandon. This is the second one I've done on YouTube. But I'm probably going to do them more often on YouTube and not on TikTok. Because like I said before, I don't really like how TikTok's algorithm works. Where I have 300,000 followers, but yet maybe 100 people see my videos. I know a lot of people say that about the curb. I bet you if I painted it red, no one would even pay attention to it anyways. What do you mean by YouTube censors creators? It's the same every day. They haven't slowed down. Even though these bumps have been on Jalopnik, Cracked, E-Bombs World, local news, it hasn't slowed down or sped up. It's been about the same the 11 years that I've lived here. It is funny to look at all the stories on these bumps and see all of the inconsistencies in the stories or the assumptions that they think are real about them. because they don't do any research about them at all before they post stuff. Well, I get that because Mr. Beast is going to get them much more viewers than little you or me. No, I haven't live streamed many times because last week my daughter graduated from 8th grade, so we were really busy and I didn't really spend much time on the YouTube or the TikTok of the channel because we just did our personal stuff. And no, there hasn't been any crashes ever. Nobody's ever hit a car parked on the side. Nobody's ever lost control and ran into an apartment. They've broken their cars where they can't drive off and need to be towed away, but not any crashes, so to speak. Well, I appreciate that, but I don't have Mr. Beast money to be giving out to people all the time. Do you guys see on the far one right there that looks like a white streak right there? There's like a white streak from this bump to this bump in the middle of them. Well, a guy with a small cement mixer, he went over the bumps and dumped his cement right there in between them. And you guys will see that video on Sunday. All of that right there, he dumped all of that when he was going over the bumps. Oh, and I post, not that it matters, I post little excerpts from the week on Facebook and Instagram under the same name as the YouTube. I haven't learned really how to use the community tab properly or anything. So I'll probably get better at that as I learn, but this isn't like a job for me, so to speak. I just do it for fun and laughs. That girl in that car that just went by waved at us. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I went live on here. I only go live on weekends when I do go live. But I skipped a weekend because of my daughter graduating 8th grade. We had a lot of family stuff going on. And it was really hot here in Fresno, California. So I went to Monterey and hung out in the nice weather. The 11.8 bridge is awesome. I subscribe to that too on my real account. I need to subscribe to all of those on this account so that there can be some association, I guess. Hello, Ayer. Yeah, last weekend it was like 102, 103 here. So I went to Monterey. Where it's only 65 all the time. Oh, we do Fahrenheit here. Sorry. Man, these YouTube lives are much more chill. I don't have to ban 150 fucking people right off the bat when I get on. Well, hello, Spencer. Spencer, was it on this YouTube live that I did last time, or was it a TikTok live? No problem, guys. I'll keep putting them up. And honestly, if I only even get like 10 views on each video, I'm still gonna put them up. It does like nothing for me to not post them up. It takes no effort. It takes no like anything. I'm gonna put them up even if nobody really cares about them, just because I think it's funny. And if I think it's funny, it's enough. Well, thanks everybody for watching. That's kind of encouraging that I'm not the only one with a fucked up sense of humor of people wrecking up their cars. These speed bumps are pretty normal here in Fresno. When I'm out looking at houses, there's a lot of them. I don't really want to do donations, only because depending on how the channel itself does and people just watching videos and stuff, I should be able to take care of what I need to take care of with just the channel. I shouldn't have to beg people for like donations. And also, I don't know if you guys are regulars or whatnot, but I don't like to kiss people's asses. So if I don't like something, I'm not gonna like be fake just to get people to donate to my channel or whatever. So that's another reason I won't do a donation link. Once people start paying, then that's when people think that they should be able to tell you what to do, and I don't play that game. Bye, Dennis. And don't get me wrong, I do see sometimes that people are doing it because this is literally their job. When it's literally your job, I kind of get you trying to push every little bit out of it, but it's not my job, so I don't give a shit. I don't think that it has anything to do with the school. How come I'm not doing them on TikTok anymore? I don't have a good reason for that, honestly, other than I just don't like that TikTok's algorithm, like, anything I post on there, it just sits there, and then any little shithead can report me and ban my channel, and I hate that. I should paint something on that pole right there that kind of gives us height measurements. And as you guys see, I've been on this for 16 minutes. It's kind of the look of the draw. Sometimes they're gonna fucking slam over and over and over, and then other times you're gonna have a lull in the action. Oh, we about to have a character come by, guys. If she comes this way, you guys are gonna see a character. Come on. Down. Get down. When I say character, there's certain people in the neighborhood that act a certain way, and at times they can be hilarious. People will jump over all three of them sometimes. There's 3 sets on this little half-mile stretch here. And the next set is probably about a football field away. I'm gonna guess 0. And we're gonna have like more traffic right now because they're doing like the neighborhood pickup in our neighborhood. And scavengers will come out and try to grab stuff. Knock it off. Well, it seems dangerous to let your kids ride on this street, considering how many people go through with no regard to anything. There's no way I would let my kids out here. I know, right? We've talked about that on a live before. There's a sidewalk on both sides of the street, but people feel a need to walk in the bike lane and on the fucking street. I don't know because I wasn't the one to get these speed bumps here. These speed bumps have been here 25 years. I've only been here 11. But if I had to guess, I would say go to city council meetings and be a pain in the ass, and they'll do something just to get rid of you. Honestly, only a month ago on YouTube. I've been putting them on TikTok since like since like March, and then I had them on my Facebook private to just my friends for like 2 years. Yes, some cops have went flying high speed. You guys can mainly thank TikTok that there's a YouTube, because I got to a point where I hated how TikTok worked, and that's why I made a YouTube. Yeah, the police went by and turned. I'm gonna guess that the police went to the... Man, what happened there? Anyways. Huh. Yes, I'm in Central California. Good morning, Dan. Round 2. 2 laps. That being said, I see that Dan is from either England or the United Kingdom. Where is everybody from that's on here? Canada. Baltimore, Maryland. I kind of guessed Baltimore, Maryland with the Ravens. Minnesota. Fuck, nobody's from Minnesota. Montana. Country of Texas. I don't know about totaled, but I've seen cars have to be towed away because they couldn't go. Trejas. Missouri. This is a boring street for me because I grew up in the hood.
I don't speak Spanish, you know this. Hi.
Hello.
I didn't make it.
So that girl that was riding that little freewheel thing that was going by, she looks like she'd be a kid, right? She's 23 years old. There's probably 100 sets of those in our town. Yeah, she's 23, but she looks 14. Fresno, California, but not in the decent part that I live in now. I grew up in either Highway City, the West Side, and the east side. My dog will burn through that peanut butter. It's weird that that cop has went by 3 times now in like a 10-minute span. He's obviously looking for something. I don't give my address, but I'm in Fresno, California. Yeah, it's the same cop. It's okay, he can be in the chat. I'll take police officer fans.
You're back.
I want to do an interview with someone on a live about what it was like for them to jump over these and fuck up their car. Yeah, that was a fan. I mean, that's wishful thinking. My channel isn't very popular. We got our small little group in here of people. I'm gonna be completely blunt right now. If they did get mad for me posting, I wouldn't give a shit. So if they have, they haven't came to me, and if they would have came to me, I'd say kick rocks because I don't give a fuck. Don't drive like a jackass and you won't be on YouTube. Done. Yeah, and I try not to post things that are identifying of people on purpose. Like, I have videos of some bad shit. Like, right there, someone got out of their car and just pissed straight on the street, dick out towards my house. And I have video of that. Obviously, I didn't post it on YouTube, and you can clearly see the person's face. Another time, drug deal happened right there. Then there's been a domestic dispute, like right here. There's been so many things. A couple of them have happened on live streams. Hell, the last live stream that I was on TikTok, there was a girl that came like 4 times throwing her man's shit out of the car and screaming at him for cheating on her. And for me, that shit's just comedy. Yeah, we had a whole plot going in the chat when that adultery was going on, and she was throwing clothes out of the car and saying, "Don't ever come to my house again," yada yada. It was great. Do I like fire trucks? I don't get that. Fire trucks are okay. I don't have an affinity for them or anything. Yeah, sometimes you just have to laugh, guys. You just have to laugh. Forget about all the shitty stuff that happens and just laugh. He was going quick and slowed down at the last second. I don't think so. I haven't seen her since then, but this was a couple weeks ago. Sorry, I stepped away for a second. I went to put some burritos in the microwave. People didn't learn how to read. This is just the norm. People think that a ton more people go over them and slam because I only post the bad ones. So it's kind of a false reality situation. That's another reason why I like to do the live, so people can know that, like, technically everyone isn't going over them bad, just the jackasses. But I can see why people would think that everybody that goes over them slams, because I have like 932 videos on TikTok of people slamming over them. Oh, a story. Might be an interesting story, might not be an interesting story. But if I turn this way and I show you guys this ponding basin right here, if you guys can see over there past those two cars, there's a ponding basin right there. That ponding basin, this week, they found a dead body in there floating. No idea how it got there, but I'm pretty sure if they release the times that I seen the car go by on my cameras. Yeah, in that, they call it a leaky acres or ponding basin. There was a guy floating in there and someone walking by saw it and he was pronounced dead. But I'm kind of waiting for the news to say when he went by or whatnot so I can look on my cameras and see if I can see anything. Because I have a camera that shows that way. You know, every time I hear dead body, I just go back to my childhood and Boys in the Hood. Everybody want to see a dead body? You ever see a dead body? Boys in the Hood is definitely a classic. Little fucking doughboy. Stand By Me was a good movie too. That's okay. I don't care. They can have a live stream on my house all they want. It's gonna be boring. No, I don't ever sit outside, honestly. The only time I'm ever watching these speed bumps is when I'm on these lives. But other than these lives, I don't go outside. I don't talk to any of my neighbors. I'm kind of a hermit. So I live with my wife and my daughter. My daughter's 14. All I really give a shit about is those two people. So I don't really give a shit what my neighbors are doing as long as they leave me alone. Jump it, bro. Jump it. Like, I live in a triplex, and I think I've said hi to my neighbors probably 3 times. I don't think that this YouTube's gonna get that big, honestly. I'm definitely not one of those creators that thinks that, oh my god, I think I'm gonna blow up or whatnot. I think that this has a limited audience. And that's okay. You know what though? It would be hilarious as a conversation piece to have a YouTube play button in my damn house. Because people would walk in and be like, what the hell is that? And by the way, I know that's his name, but the fucking 80s did rock. That's my favorite part of Stranger Things, is that it happens during the 80s. No, these bumps are supposed to be like this. They're not like that because of drainage pipes. The 80s were great. One of the best things about the 80s, nobody ever talked about fucking politics all the time in the 80s. You just did your thing. Yeah, the world wasn't the greatest place, but you still did your everyday thing. And everyone didn't bitch and moan all the time. I'm sorry if I'm being loud with my chewing and stuff. I just haven't ate dinner yet. I'm trying to do that real quick while I'm on with you guys instead of in the live. This would definitely be a drag strip if these weren't here. There was a short amount of time in the time I've lived here that the speed bumps weren't here because they were repaving the whole street. And people would go 70, 80 miles an hour racing down this fucking street. Now, if you guys are comfortable, what are the ages of some of my viewers here? Speed limit is 25. Okay. Man, looking at these ages, you guys are making me feel like an old fuck. 30, 33, 29, 16, 32. Man. Thank goodness, someone older than me. I ain't dead yet, motherfucker. That sounds like my grandfather anytime that we thought we were gonna get something of his. He's just like, I ain't dead yet, motherfuckers. I'm 42. Be right back, gonna go get a drink real quick. So speaking of the 80s, some things from your childhood just don't go away. Like I'm 42 years old and I still drink Kool-Aid. My favorite flavor is a limited edition flavor that they don't really make anymore called Charkleberry Fin. It tastes like gummy bears. The correct way to make Kool-Aid is with crushed ice. See, I'm old school with Kool-Aid. When I was a kid, you got Kool-Aid because you kept the points so you could get the free shirts and the fucking other cool stuff. Damn, all I need is your social security and I got everything on you. First and last name as your YouTube name and then your date of birth. I just need one more piece of info and I could take your identity. That sucks. Then Kool-Aid got so popular that people tried to knock it off with like Wyler's and Flavor Aid that were trash. Yeah, I haven't seen it here in California in probably 2 or 3 years. So when I saw it in a store, I bought 25 of the containers of it. That man walking down the middle of the street, he came from some good place because this guy has a plate in his hand. That means he came from a place with some good food and they gave him a plate to go home. It's the good stuff, guys. If you don't know, now you know. No, I live in apartments. These trees were cut down a long time ago. Come on, you gotta know 8675309. Everyone knows that's how you call Jenny. I have no idea why he was walking in the middle. I would put music in the background lightly, but I don't know how YouTube is about that. My night's good. No, I won't go and dance on the street. Sorry, guys. There'll never be a face reveal either. Because this channel isn't about me. This channel is about the speed bumps. Or he found what he was looking for. Speak of the devil, here's another one. This is the most police activity I've seen in a long time. What will I do with my channel if they fix them or remove them? So first off, I don't think they'll fix or remove them because there's nothing to fix, for one. They won't remove them because they've been here for 25 years and they've done nothing about it. I just happen to take videos of them. And then three, if they were to get rid of them, I go on with my life doing what I always did before because, like I said, this is just for fun for me. I don't care. Thanks for watching, Eric. Like I said this earlier in the thing, but I don't depend on social media at all for an income, so if it went away, I don't care. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of hobbies. Man, another cop. What the fuck is going on? Now I almost want to get my phone and walk down the street. So hobbies. Hobbies first, and I'll go down the line. I collect shoes. I'm into car audio. I'm into basketball and video games. Next comment was, what night would you say is the craziest? I haven't really found anything that's crazier than other days. It's pretty normal. It's all about the same every day. Oh, Clovis Police is back. So next one. What's the worst interaction I've recorded with the speed bumps? I don't know because I have thousands and thousands of videos. So yeah, again, I have no idea how to answer that. I play racing games, RPG games, and not many sports games. I play RPGs and racing games and fighting games. I'm into Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, all that shit. Get down! Come on. You stop barking. Come on. Come here. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, I played Legend of Dragoon. So I used to play EverQuest when it was new. So that kind of dates myself. I played World of Warcraft. I played Diablo, all of the Diablos. I'm into Final Fantasy. I loved the Fable series. Baldur's Gate. I loved Baldur's Gate. I watched the stream yesterday talking about the next Final Fantasy VII one, and it got a little pissed off that it's not coming out until winter of 2023. Baldur's Gate is awesome. So yeah, I played EverQuest. I played EverQuest 2. I played EverQuest Online Adventures when it was on PlayStation 2. I skipped RuneScape. Then fighting games, I started out with Street Fighter 2 in the arcades. Played Killer Instinct, played Clay Fighter, all the Mortal Kombats. No to either of those games. I'm kind of into like old school franchises, guys. If they come out with a new one, I'll play that shit. I've been playing this Diablo Immortal even though it's fucking kind of trash. I can't wait for Diablo 4 to come out. Okay, all those cops and now we have a tow truck? I wonder what's going on. No, I haven't seen a car smashed to pieces. Oh, that's a big puppy. Someone's coming up walking their St. Bernard right now. He's a big boy. Oh, Kuma, look. Look. These puppies. Don't be a meanie. Look at a big puppy. That's a big boy, huh? That's a big boy. You stop. He's a big boy. He would eat you. You stop. He would eat you. Smash Bros. I've tried to get into Smash Bros. A lot of times, and I can't get into it. I hate that a button masher can sometimes beat me, and I'm a, like, technical style player. I just hate that you can be okay at Smash Brothers and button mash. So I've not really put a lot into it. My daughter plays Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Good taco places in Fresno don't exist. Fresno is kind of home of lazy Mexican food. I don't really have a personal opinion on Gavin Newsom. Like, I could talk about, like, specific topics having to do with him, but I don't know enough about Gavin Newsom to like have a real opinion about Gavin Newsom. I like to be educated about stuff that I bitch about, so I don't want to have much of an opinion on him if I haven't done any research. If you want good Mexican food, go down south into LA and go to the food trucks, or go to San Diego. Closer you get to the Mexico border, the better the food. Just Fresno food is really lazy. Like when I go into a Mexican food joint and I see that they're pulling the beans and everything out of a big can instead of making it themselves, I'm like, come on, guys. The bumps, of course. California is a very diverse place. It's crazy. There's the hottest part of the world in California, and then a part of California that, while that part of the world's the hottest, is one of the coldest of the United States. If you guys are ever looking for like entertaining channels to watch, I follow this guy on this account called Tow Trucker. He just goes around and takes people's cars that are illegally parked and stuff. I watched like 3 hours of it today, and it was so entertaining to me. Oh, he was going fast, checking them brakes. He's just verifying those brakes. Looking for a blue check mark on those brakes. Is she doing okay over there? That I can verify 50 miles an hour. And dude, 50 miles an hour over these, depending on the car, either you're gonna skate over them or you're going to slam hard. Yeah, Tow Trucker is an awesome channel, guys. I just got turned on to it today, so I subscribed on this channel. And I'm gonna subscribe on my regular channel too, my premium channel. Shit. Watching people and all of their excuses for why they're parked in a red lane or why their tags are expired or one of the many other things, hilarious. People have a million excuses why they don't obey the law. Did I make all of you guys fall asleep? We got a quiet night tonight. I don't know if where you guys live they have them, but they're having this thing called a heavy haul where the city comes by and picks up all of your heavy items that wouldn't fit in a normal trash. That's happening in this neighborhood, so you guys are gonna see a bunch of trucks go by with a bunch of shit strapped to their trucks, because people are like scavengers around here, and if someone throws something away, someone's got to grab it off the side of the street. Fresno, California. You know, I had an old neighbor that used to piss me off because she would park right behind my garage door. And I'm like, there's no reason to park behind my garage door. My car's in there, so now I can't get out unless I'm banging on your door or something. And I just shouldn't have to do all of that to leave my own damn garage. It's about $6 a gallon for 87 octane. It's cheaper almost everywhere than California. One of my coworkers went to Mexico for a cruise, and gas there is equal to about $3.48 a gallon. Don't you hit those goddamn brakes. Mm-hmm. If you guys look on my YouTube, there's a video where I'm walking through the neighborhood and showing the bumps. And it says walking with my dog. You can see him on there. And I only say that because I don't want to pick him up and have to hold him up on the camera, because then you guys will see my face and I don't really want to be a part of the channel. Like, a lot of people here in town know about the channel, but I don't really want people to know who I am so that they stop me places and ask me questions and stuff. Because like I said earlier, kind of a hermit. Kind of funny because I told my wife, I was like, man, I'm supposed to get on in like 10 minutes, and 3 cars in a row have hit this damn thing. I know once I get on that it's not gonna happen. And sure enough, I got on and not one has hit it. We're only going to be on a few more minutes, guys, because I will not be out here while the mosquitoes are out. And once it cools down, the mosquitoes start coming out, and I'll say it, I'm a little bitch. I don't want to get bit by mosquitoes. And no problem. I'll try to kind of more often do these lives on YouTube. The reason why I haven't really been doing them on YouTube is because I didn't think anyone would want to watch them. Because it's not the same as the instant satisfaction of people slamming over them. So if people want to watch the lives, I'll do one a week or something like that. But if it's something that people aren't really interested in, I don't really want to sit on live and talk to myself, so to speak. The Goonies are the greatest. Oh man, the Goonies is the greatest. What's your favorite character from the Goonies? Go. Go. For me, it's Mouth. I would have to set up a different camera because I'm literally using my phone right now. It sucks that other than like Sean Astin and the other dude, most of those people didn't do anything after Goonies. Obviously, Corey Feldman was fucking Mr. 80s, but Brad and Mikey, they've kind of had the best careers. Yeah, I think YouTube is making my iPhone only do 720, which sucks, but I don't know how to change it. Because a 4K stream would be nice. I listen to 80s music and hip hop. Thank you for the subscribe. Well, everyone, like I said, I'm going to head out. Keep watching the videos. I'm going to keep uploading them. Not much else to say, I guess. I'll have another compilation up on Sunday sometime. But otherwise, I'll learn the community tab and try to like put stuff on there intermittently. You guys have a good evening, and ladies.